I am a brave woman. My name is Barb Hollace, and today I just wanted to share with you what brave means to me. When I was 4 years old, brave to me meant climbing a ladder up 10 feet tall to go find my grandfather who was up in the hayloft in the barn. Calling out to Grandpa, just looking for him as he saw my little face up at the top of the ladder and saying, "Just stay there, I'll be right with you." And then I disappeared because I'd fallen off the ladder and landed on the floor below. I could have died at that moment, but God had other plans for me. God had other places for me to be brave. And then as I look forward and I think about the other times in my life when I have been brave, how would I describe it? It means taking a leap of faith when you don't know what the road ahead looks like. It means when I moved from my hometown over to Spokane to go to law school when I didn't know a soul. And then the path that I traveled then, marrying a man who had cancer and walking that road with him while going to school and working. And ultimately, he passed away then 3 years later. And I was married at 30 and then became a widow at 33. That's what being brave looks like. And then as I moved on and I got married a second time, and my husband and I ran a homeless shelter and ran a low-income apartment community, and we saw people at their worst and at their best. We saw them broken, and we were able to be a part of them coming back to life again, giving them hope, sowing seeds of hope and confidence, and teaching them how to take a leap of faith, not only into some place that was dark, but into some place that was bright, into a place where people were willing to listen to them, something they had never experienced before. That's what brave looks like to me. And then as we left that job and taking a huge leap in faith, because where we lived is where we worked. So it meant leaving our home and our income. It's probably one of the biggest leaps of faith I ever took in my life. But again, I knew that God's hands were underneath us to protect us. So as we took that leap of faith into the unknown and had some interesting adventures along the way, but ultimately I found what I believe is the passion of my heart, and that is writing, and that is about making your story, your dream of writing a book come true as well. And then as I move forward, and here I am today, chatting with you, and on the eve of this Art of Brave Living being launched and having my story as part of the book, brave kind of looks the same way to me today. It means about taking a step of faith. It means about jumping into the unknown, knowing that God has a plan and a purpose for me, and it's far bigger than anything I could imagine. So in my business today, as an author, editor, and speaker, I'm learning about taking more brave steps. I'm learning about how to step with me and my clients into places of the unknown. So I urge you today to take a step of faith. I know it's scary sometimes, and you don't know where you're going to land, and you don't even know if there's a safety net. But as a Christian woman, I know there's a safety net, and it's the hand of God underneath us, because He's not going to let us crash and burn. I am brave, and it has changed me.